Hello, beautiful viewers down south throughout the cosmos. Prepare to indulge in experiencing sheer bliss, because today I want to commence my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 1, which is known by the moniker of the World Peace Prize, who is getting the 100 million Zeni. With this episode, a paradigm of perfection to that merit, should you allocate billions of picoseconds out of your finite life in order to bear witness to this episode, I believe that you should not. If I do relay my thoughts about this episode in the form of a quantitative score, I would rate this episode to be a 6 out of 10. Why, you may ask? Well, let me demystify that answer with an inquiry. Even though this episode had excellent visual aesthetics, the plot of it was relatively vapid. This episode was not inundated with action. The Z warriors should not be relegated to living normal lives. Who wants to see Goku be a raj farmer? Who's content with seeing Gohan strive to be a scholar? Who wants to see Goten and Trunks duke it out against weak monsters on Earth? As an avid devout DBZ fan, I certainly do not. I want to see my favorite Z warriors duke it out against powerful, deadly, malicious villains that are disseminated throughout the universe. I want to see bouts commence. I want to see the three warriors charge into the fray of battle. I want to see them train. I want to see them travel to other planets. I do not want to see them confined to Earth, living normal lives. I want to see them thwart evil. What appeased me about this episode? Well, we got to see Hercule, the comic relief character, in action, conversing with the press. He's always able to elicit laughter out of me. It was quite a relief that Goku inherited money from Mr. Satan. Now he can train with King Kai in the subsequent episodes. I'm recording a video, what is it? Why can't you use the other freezer? Why can't you use the other freezer? Why can't you use the other freezer?
No, there's room in your freezer, but don't move it or I'll move your stuff. Because there's not enough room tomorrow, I'll move it.
Alright. Sorry about that. So, I hope that I can see my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters in action. I hope that subsequent episodes can be inundated with action, and I hope that their plot lines can be dynamic and can be intriguing and can be enthralling rather than being vapid, mundane, and predictable. So that's my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 1. I'm relatively disappointed with the first episode. The first episode in an anime series is relatively disappointing. It's typically not saturated with action. It typically does not have a very intriguing plot line, and it's typically not very appealing to witness. So this episode was not too bad. I suppose that it could have potentially been abysmal. This episode was relatively mediocre. I just would love to see more out of the series and not see episodes that are primarily comprised of vapid or filler content. That just deters me from wanting to witness the series. So those are my sentiments. Do they correlate with your opinions? I do not know. How would you rate this episode? Would you deem this episode to be stupendous? Or do you think that it was egregious? Or do you think that it was relatively mediocre? Personally, I'm more in the middle, and I'm going to retain my score of 6 out of 10 for now for this episode. Actually, that will be my rating indefinitely for this episode. I hope that the subsequent episode, which will be released on July 12th, will supersede the first episode in all facets. Hopefully the next episode will be inundated with action, we'll have a dynamic plot, and we'll have pivotal moments in the series that DBZ fans should witness. The first episode can be skipped. If you miss it, you're not missing out on much. I can assure you of that. I hope that you found this video to be intriguing. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.